Hello, this is Igor again, back with a video to illustrate some of the carvings I've done. I'm doing this at the bequest of my ketchup bottle, who is underage and can't be. Hello, this is Igor here in a wet, windy November day to show some carvings that I've done recently, and working with my ketchup bottle, who can't be named because that person is underage. So to begin, the carvings that I do are out of basswood. It's a fairly soft wood, but it holds lines, carvings quite well. And all of my carvings are fairly small. They start with pieces of wood like this one here, which is about 1.25 by 5 inches tall. And so with a variety of different knives, I will work on a block of wood, and in roughly 2 to 2.5 hours time, I'll end up with something like that, which is fairly low in detail, but it's a little figure. And by comparison, I actually know how long I spent on that one. I spent a whole hour and a half. So these things are pretty time consuming, take quite a bit of time. The fellow who's in progress will eventually be painted and end up looking something like that. Some of the other carvings I have sitting out to talk about briefly are this first one's a little person. I think he's got a pilgrim hat. I don't know much about this guy. All of my pieces I like to individualize by signature, which is a bird poop on the shoe of the character. Really. Here's another example. This is from a slightly smaller piece of wood, probably, I think that's probably 1 inch by 3. And he's fairly recent. I like his beard. It's kind of funny. And also he's got my signature on his shoe. So if you see one of these around, it belongs to Igor TL, or Igor as he prefers to be known. Here's a fourth example, some sort of a troll. A lot of my characters turn out this way. Don't know why. I am interested in branching out and doing more detailed, but I'm not there quite yet. This character, I usually sign them, but this one isn't. Another variation on the standing troll kind of person. This one is in the colors of WSU, my alma mater. He's got crimson and gray. So he's from Pullman, just visiting. And lastly, this is a little bit taller figure, and it's got more detail and recognizable human characteristics. This guy is a fisherman, and he's got his yellow rain slicker on, and he's got his yellow nor'wester hat on. In the Northwest, we call them nor'westers. This is an eastern fisherman. I don't really know what he calls it. This one's a little bit different, just because I've left the size of the wood as a base.